Hey, welcome back to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today we're making fried shrimp, so y'all stay tuned. Hey guys, today we got some beautiful shrimp. We're going to do two dishes, two ways for you. One, we're going to do a little appetizers, beautiful presentation to do for your guests. The other one, we're going to do more of just a regular entree with it, and just for kicks, we'll do it over an open fire. Don't twist my arm too hard. Right, we're gonna get our open fire. Take two. All right, well, we're gonna get our open fire going. We saw there are two coals in the bottom of our chimney here, so we're gonna go ahead and start putting our little chunks of oak in there, and see if we can't get that going. This is the best way for a cooking fire that I've found. If you don't want to do it, you're doing it at home, if you're doing it out of camp, obviously just set this chimney over a bed of coals, and the heat from that will get your stuff going, and you get some nice cooking wood. Or if you got a better setup, you can actually just scoop your coals up with a shovel, just like we did back on deer camp cooking. That's true old school. But here we're in the backyard trying to teach you how to do this. So, but this is real wood. I just chopped this up and split it myself. So we're gonna see if that'll get going, and then we'll use our rack here for the rest of our dish. All right, we're prepping our shrimp here. We're actually gonna fry these on skewers. These are the ones we're gonna do for our entree. And we've just put, loaded each one of those skewers up, and on it, with those are tail off, large shrimp. All right, these are our appetizer shrimp, and you can see we've skewered them from the tail. And real quick, I've done most of them already. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Hopefully we got a camera angle here. I'm just going to grab them and I'll stick that skewer. These are already peeled and deveined, but tail on. Okay, I'll grab that skewer and go right up the bottom. I'm kind of following that little vein they have on the bottom side. Try to straighten them out, and I'm gonna pull him down on the skewer till he's just sticking out the top like that. Let's do last one right here. Again, we're on the bottom side of the tail. Bottom side of the tail, we got a little piece of shell. Let's get that off him. Go right in that very bottom of his tail there with your skewer, and try to go right up through the middle and trying to straighten him out. Is what we're really doing here, and kind of following that vein up. All right, and then we'll pull his tail down, kind of on the stick. So it's going to give it a very, very great presentation. And if you ask me if this is a real pain in the butt, well, yeah, it kind of is. And it's just one of those things we're doing for presentation. Make sure all your shells are off, and then we'll get these guys seasoned. All right, folks, time to prep our shrimp. First thing we're going to do over here in this bowl, we have a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. This is going to be our dredge for the middle of this process. 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise, 1 egg. Just going to go ahead and just mix that together. To make it easier for these shrimp we have on the skewers, we're going to put it in this little loaf pan right here. That in there, ready to rock. We already have everything set up. We have 3 pans, so we're going to go ahead and we'll start with our appetizer guys. I'm going to dredge them real well in flour, kind of carefully. Get them all coated in flour first. Alright, and we'll go through that egg mayo mixture. Set them aside. Over here in this pan, we might as well go ahead and put us a layer of panko in the bottom. That'll help. You put them over here just for assembly processes. Trick is this wet or dry, wet, dry process here. So we're just going to keep repeating that process until we get all these guys done, and then we'll put them all out on a pan. So we got them in the panko there. It was just kind of, you just want to be gentle with them in the panko. You just want to kind of roll them, and they're going to pick up that panko, and that's going to be almost like a very, very light batter on them when they're done. But you see them there, and we'll get a pan and put them out on there. We'll finish them up. We'll be right back. Okay, we finished all of our skewered appetizer portions over there. So these are the ones we have multiple. These are a little smaller shrimp. These are like mediums. I'm going to go ahead and hit them real quick with a little Seminole Swamp seasoning. You know, you go ahead and use whatever your favorite one is. Just season them on both sides. You know, flip them over, give them a little hit on that side too. Everglades probably great on this. Just watch it because it's salty. And I will admit that the latest versions of Seminole Swamp that I've gotten, I've ordered online, seem to be a bit saltier than the ones we were using a few years ago. So I don't know what's going on with that, but same process into the egg, and then into the panko. And the better you get this egg mixture on there, the more panko's going to stick to them, and you're going to have to refresh that up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and finish these real quick, making sure they get good coat of egg on them. The panko, those are beautifully breaded. Over there. So we'll go ahead and finish the last two, and we'll start getting ready to cook them. Alright, I'll tell you folks, it's been a struggle today to get our open fire coals going. Looks like we finally succeeded. The wind is blowing like 25 to 30 miles an hour today. Switched directions all day. Tried to sprinkle rain on us a couple times. The wood's not quite 100% cured out either. Still got a little greenness to it, which generally don't have any problem. But here today we finally got it going. So we got our Griswold deep pan ready to go and set up for deep frying with soybean oil. So we're going to let that come up to temperature about 300, 325 before we put them in. Looks like we finally got them going. Okay, well, we got our big pan over here warming up. Since these things only take a few minutes to cook, we got our little smallest cast iron over here on the side, and we're gently melting that butter to make our sauce for the shrimp. Okay, time for the plate up. What I'm going to do here first is our appetizer portion, and I don't know, we'll call these just spicy skewered fried shrimp. We're going to take a little bit of our sauce and just dribble that on the plate. This is just the butter we've seen us melting earlier, 3 tablespoons of sriracha sauce, and 2 tablespoons of ketchup. Awesome. So we're going to put our shrimp very neatly on the plate here. We can actually, if you're going to make this for 2 people, you can face them opposite directions so they can grab them from both sides. So we're going to put a very nice portion. That's half a dozen. And then we're going to stick some limes in here. Those are going to be awesome over the top. Put those right on the edge of the plate there. And put one in our little sauce bowl. We got just a little bit of fresh cilantro. Just cut that up inside. Going to put some of the sauce in our bowl. A little cilantro on top of there. Maybe we'll spread them out a little better. And there you go. That's our fried shrimp skewers with spicy sriracha sauce. Okay, taste test. That shrimp is still moist and juicy inside there. Truly awesome. Well, that's about how long that lasted. Awesome. Big hit. Want to be a big hit? Make that. Okay, now for our entree portion, we just brought some broccoli right straight off the fire. I'm sorry, asparagus straight off the fire. Coming in there with some iron skillet cooked asparagus. Gonna give a little drizzle to our plate here. Our little sriracha sauce. 2 skewers of our fried shrimp. Again, like with the appetizer, a little bit of cilantro over the top. We're going to give these a nice squeeze of lime. We tried those on the appetizer ones, and it was pretty awesome. And that lime is going to be awesome on that asparagus too. It's just pretty dry ass lime. But we'll try to squeeze them. It's hardly got no juice. Alright. Just put a couple lime slices on top. There you go. That's skewered fried shrimp with sriracha and lime and some sauteed asparagus.
Thank you, honey.
Oh, that's gone. Well, I guess that must look pretty good. It hardly made it past. It didn't even make it to the cut on the film there, actually. So, but yeah, that's pretty good. So y'all try this at home. Hey, you don't have to do it over an open fire like we did. You can do it in the house, do it on the stove. Hey, do it at camp, do it wherever. It was awesome. So, till next time, this is Backwoods Gourmet. Remember to fish, hunt, cook, eat, and live. These right here are pretty dang good now, I ain't kidding you. I'm hitting up on that sriracha butter sauce. That's good eating right there. As always, y'all please subscribe, share, comment. Hey, if you like what we're doing, hit that like button. We'll see you next time.